What's up, LA Live Gang? This is your boy AC, and welcome to the very last post game edition of LA Sports Live. Now, as you guys come to the video, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out, and I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, just found me, go ahead and subscribe. And while you at it, make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every day when we drop new videos here on YouTube. Now, you guys see that thumbnail, you see the title. I told you guys win, lose, or draw, just like LeBron James said. I'm going to be here. Lakers take it on the chin at the hands of the Phoenix Suns, the up and coming Phoenix Suns that get eliminated from the Western Conference playoffs, 4-2 in the first round. Like I said, at the hands of the Phoenix Suns. Great. You got to give the Phoenix Suns credit. Um, this team is for real. I'm not going to pick them to advance any further, but hey, they were the number two, ended up being the number two team in the Western Conference, and they got it done. They took care of business. They put out the world champion, LA Lakers, 4-2. Um, this was up and down season for the Lakers. Um, you know, a lot of times seemed like more down than up. This team was this season was ravaged by injuries. You know, a lot of people, nobody's making excuses. We're just simply stating what happened. When you have your two top players, I believe LeBron James missed 27 games total. And it wasn't like with other players or other teams when he missed two games here or 3 games here or whatever. Most of those were consecutive games. And we had a 72 game season this season. And Anthony Davis missed um 36 games. I mean, so he missed half the season. I mean, you combine that with the 72-day turnaround from the end of the finals last season to the first game of the season this season, you know, that just caught up with the Lakers ended up biting them in the ass. And look what happened. Both teams that were in the NBA Finals last season, the LA Lakers, the world champs, and your Miami Heat were both eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. So, no excuses here, but it damn sure ain't no fluke that the two teams that went the furthest last season got put out in the first rounds of the playoffs. But one thing I'm gonna tell you guys, and I dropped the link. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The chat already. So any any Laker haters want to come in, come in. Oh shit, somebody's coming in. Hold on, let's see who will come in. Hey, try to come back again. Try to come back again, man. I think I accidentally erased you. Anyway, Lakers take it on the chin, but let me tell you something. Y'all haven't heard the last of the LA Lakers. This team was ravaged by injuries. This is a veteran laden team, and the team was ravaged by injuries. Um, we had several bouts. Dennis Schroeder twice. Um, the Lakers had two late acquisitions after the trade deadline in Andre Drummond and Ben McLemore. And, the two big name players for the Lakers, man, they missed so many games that, it just wasn't in the cards. Everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything would have had to work out perfectly in order for the Lakers to advance in this series alone, and it just wasn't in the cards this season. Just wasn't in the cards. Um, you know, even in the playoffs, you got to get a little bit lucky. Now I'm gonna wait, but I ain't gonna wait forever. I'm waiting for any smoke from Clipper fans or any smoke coming from Net fans. Come on in here. I told y'all I would be here, win, lose or draw. I told you as soon as if the Lakers get eliminated, I told you I want all the smoke either way. So come on in. Don't come back later. Don't come back later and comment on the videos later. I want to hear it. I want to hear it right now, fresh. Y'all Nets fans, y'all probably sleep.
Hey, what's happening? Can you hear me?
What's up, man? I got you, bro. Well, I hate to admit it, but you were right. What's your take on the game tonight? On specifically LeBron's performance?
I felt it was a gritty performance, man. He gutted it out on one leg. Obviously, he wasn't 100%. He couldn't jump, and they could have laid down, man. When they were down by 25, they fought back to make it a somewhat of a decent score. They showed some pride.
Yeah, I hear you, man. They fought back, so that's all we can really ask for. Um, so the world champs, LA Lakers, they get eliminated. So um, obviously there gonna be some changes in the off season, man. Some of these guys gonna be gone. Just right off the top of your head, man, what kind of change you would you like to see with the roster?
Man, I would like to see Drummond gone. Get an athletic center, who could protect the rim. And man, I don't know. I'm gonna ask you: do you think Shooter redeemed himself? Hello?
What's up, man? Where you at?
Do you think Shooter did enough to redeem himself?
I don't know. Look like you there, man?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Uh, so you want Drummond gone? What's your take on Schroeder, man? I ain't never really liked to do since he got here from day one, man. What's your take on Schroeder?
I think he played pretty well, man. I mean, he did his best.
You think the Lakers should keep him?
I don't think they should pay him a lot of money.
Mm, yeah, I'm. Thing is, somebody's gonna pay him. So, but I hear you. I don't think it's gonna be the Lakers. But I mean, you never know. You never know what might happen. But based on what I've seen, man, and the Lakers making an early exit out of the playoffs. Uh, I don't know about you, but I think for the most part, people are going to consider this season to be a bust. You consider the season to be a bust?
I mean, yeah, that's obvious. The bus. You
Yeah,
got more. You got more guys on who crippled, man, who can play than can play.
right. Yeah. I mean, sometimes things are just not, if they just not meant to be, they're just not meant to be. Because with this team this year, man, it just seemed like it was one thing after the other. One thing, one person go down, they come back, another person go down. One person go out with COVID, somebody else go out with COVID. It just seemed like that's just the way it was the whole season, man. It just wasn't meant to be.
Man, do you think you ask too much of a basketball player to know how to shoot a basketball? I mean, isn't that like a surgeon knowing how to perform surgery, or a fireman knowing how to put out fires? A basketball player should know how to make a shot.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, but it's not like this thing with the shooting just came out of nowhere. I mean, this was an issue with the Lakers last season. They struggled in the seeding games in the bubble, and then all of a sudden the stroke came back in the playoffs, and the rest is history. But for the most part, this season, this has not been. Matter of fact, this has been one of the worst shooting teams in the league most of the season. So, um, hey man, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, Rob at the last minute, he tried to address the shooting by getting McLemore, but that's not helping if Vogel doesn't play him. So, um, but overall, yeah, you're right. The team shooting sucked, and that's what ended up killing them, the shooting, or I guess the lack thereof.
I don't know. A lot of people think maybe Vogel's schemes are stressing so much defense. His offense. I mean, if you go back to the Indiana, they never really had good offensive teams. I mean, they were really good defensively, but they couldn't score worth shit.
Right, and I don't know, man. A lot of people try to discredit that championship, but I'm not gonna ever let nobody discredit that championship, on my watch because while the situation and scenario was different, to me, that championship last year presented its own challenges, So I'm not gonna ever let nobody discredit that championship. The Lakers won it last year. Can't nobody take it away from them. Wasn't in the cards this year, so it is what it is, man. But I people out here blaming LeBron. The one thing about LeBron, man, I don't have no criticism for him, man. But why the hell he went to the last, in the third quarter before he decided driving to the basket? Why did he wait so late?
I don't know, man. I do know. I can't. If someone's going to disregard the championship, man, they ought to take in mind that they never had a team that won a championship had like 6 weeks rest. That's
Right,
ridiculous.
right. Yeah,
I mean,
that,
that's like you
that
want to kill
was
people.
that was really unfair, really, really, really unfair to like the Lakers and to the teams that went far. But also with the compacted season, the proof is in the pudding, man. We saw a massive amount of injuries. Um, the league, they better not ever do anything like that again, bro. Because if they do, I doubt if the players even agree to something like that, man. Because so many devastating injuries this year. I can't even name them all. Murray, Donovan Mitchell, LeBron, AD, Jimmy Butler got, man. A gang of people got hurt this year, man. A lot of superstar players, man. So the league better not ever do anything like that again, bro. That was a big mistake, man.
It is, man. Anyway, bro, I gotta go.
Yo, it's getting late. All right, brother.
All right,
Thanks for dropping in, bro. All
no problem.
right, I holler. So anyway, guys, that was my man, Big C. Anyhow, um, hey, I was waiting for the Clipper and the Nets fans, Clipper fans. They nervous. They on the brink of elimination. Nets fans, they probably sleep. Hell, it's almost 1 o'clock out there. So that's probably why they ain't here. But anyway, I'm here. I'm getting ready to wrap this up, man. Lakers take it on the chin. They eliminate. They gone. Lakers gone fishing. Phoenix Suns, they advance. Um, if I had to pick a team out of the Western Conference, I'm gonna pick the team with the best record, who's leading the West the whole year, and that's the Utah Jazz. If I got to pick somebody, that's who I'm gonna pick. And if we might as well before we get on out of here, if we're gonna pick a finals prediction, I don't know who's gonna win, but I'm gonna pick the Utah Jazz and the Milwaukee Bucks in the NBA Finals. That's right. Utah Jazz and the Miami Bucks in the NBA Finals. And if you want me to pick a winner, I'm gonna say the Milwaukee Bucks. I think Giannis is tired. I think Giannis is tired. Again, talked about. Giannis is tired of losing, and as long as everybody still stays healthy, he's got Drew Holiday now. I think he's got enough backup, and I'm gonna. That's my pick. Jazz Bucks in the finals, and I'm gonna pick the Milwaukee Bucks to win it. We'll see. Anyway, guys, that's it. That's my smoke show. Now, I told you guys that I was gonna be here. Clipper fans, I talked a lot of trash this year. I'm here. The Lakers are out. Nets fans, I talked a lot of trash. I'm here. The Lakers are out. I was gonna let y'all come on in, but y'all ain't here. So I'm driving, but I'm about to pull up to the crib, so I'm gonna get on out of here. So anyway, this your boy ACLA Sports Live. Hey, I know the hate is gonna continue on the Lakers because the people are always gonna hate on the Lakers. But if you hating on the Lakers now, you just wait and see to what wait and see what Rob has up his sleeve this coming off season. Now you really gonna hate the Lakers in. Wait and see what Rob Palinka has up his sleeve for the upcoming, this off season. What moves the Lakers are gonna make, and man, y'all really, the Lakers are one move. Lakers are one and a half moves away from being a favorite again next year. You just watch what I and wait and see what wait and see what I say. The Lakers, I repeat, the Lakers are one and a half moves away from being the favorites again next year. You mark my words. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll be back tomorrow. Um, talk about some other things, but I gotta get out of here now. But anyway, it's your boy ACLA Sports Live. I will wrap with y'all later.